So, Yakuza. Mahjong. I've been playing a lot of Mahjong recently, like an awful lot of Mahjong on Mahjong Soul especially. I'm going to blame Ben Pack and Jan Achoa for having me get interested in actually learning Mahjong. And I think I've got to a point where I'm quite happy with where I am. So I figured, why not have a bit of a chill Sunday and just do some Mahjong stuff. I mean, why not? It sounds like a great time, right? So with that being said, why don't we hop on over to this expert table and see how it goes, and I will try and terribly explain what the fuck is going on for anyone that doesn't have a clue. And in case I ever forget in the future that I can look back at this. So we'll go to the expert table, pay our 2.5 million yen. And see how this goes and probably lose dramatically. So, can change rules here. So what's that? Game style, quarter game, half game. Do I want the half game? I think the half game will include South. I might choose half game just to extend it on a bit further. We will use the red Dora just because that's how I've been playing it. I don't know what the 2-hand minimum would be, if that would be the equivalent of, what I currently play on what do you call it? On Mahjong Soul. But, you know, it's something that I've got on with decently, and I've been rising through the ranks on Mahjong Soul, so I'm quite happy with where that has been and where it is going. So, I would say that, well, I just quickly go through all this, that it is kind of like poker then, more so than I thought. And I remember the last time I played it, I really struggled with, like, just getting what hands I needed and matching them up, and, like, what would be important for wins and all that. And I was always calling Chi and Pawn and Kun whenever I could, without realizing that that was actually detrimental to my score and possibilities of winning. So, Mahjong. Basic rules. 4 players compete to be the first to complete a 14-tile hand. This hand is typically composed of 4 groups of 3-tile combinations and 1 pair. The point value of a player's hand is determined by the tiles that they have collected. For a list of Mahjong hands, please refer to hands. Each player takes turns drawing and discarding tiles to construct their hand to reach the win condition. In addition to drawing them, players can steal certain tiles that their opponents discard. A game of Mahjong consists of 136 tiles. There are exactly 4 copies of each tile, resulting in 34 unique tiles. Numbers 1 to 9 have 3 different suits: the circles, bamboo, and characters. That's God, is it Pin, Min, and Man? Something like that. I forget the name, seeing as they don't really bring that up too often in Soul. Your wind tiles, east, south, west, and north, and your dragon tiles. The wind and dragon tiles are collectively referred to as honor tiles. The tiles of 1 to 9 are referred to as terminal tiles. So you have your 3 suits there. The peacock belongs to the bamboo suit. Thank you for that game. That is helpful information for people, especially seeing as I thought the peacock was a special suit before. And also, I think that it helps it in Mahjong Soul, and I think in some of the later Yakuzas, I don't know if it's actually been if you can actually turn it on in this one, that it lists the numbers on top of each tile, which is hard for the characters tile set, I guess, to get used to, but I'll try my best. I know what the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 looks like for the most part, so it's just getting my head around that the 6 to 9. Your winds and your dragons. In the game layout, the hand, this region contains the tiles you're using to construct your winning hand. Tiles you want to keep will remain here. The discard area, the region below the player name, is a discard area. You can get an idea of the other player's hands by looking at what they discard, which is rather important, which I was never looking at before. And especially now that I know what most of the calls that other players will make mean, now I can be actually defensive in the game. Because that's the thing I like about it more as well compared to, say, poker, is that with poker you have basically just the fold and all that for being defensive and that kind of thing. Whereas with Mahjong, I love the tactic of like either being able to like basically give up my hand and only put out tiles to anyone that is called Richi, which means that you've got that you're one tile away from a winning hand without doing any steals. So if someone's called Richi, they can, if you drop out the tile that they need to complete their set of 14, then they'll take all the points from you. So, but they cannot claim a tile that they have already dropped down. Otherwise they're infuriating, I think it's called. Now, I say this as a still somewhat amateur in Mahjong, but so they can't call something that they can't call a winning hand from someone else dropping a tile that they've already dropped themselves. So I enjoy the tactic of like trying to drop stuff or trying to guess what they might need, which is tough, seeing as it's a lot harder than say card counting in blackjack or something like that. So that is like a short of it and why I've fallen in love with Mahjong as a game. I think I do love it more than poker now, quite a bit, just for the extra tension that is involved and the extra stress. And yeah, that is it. I'll explain more about the Dora and the dealer, I think, inside the game. So yeah, the sets you need to collect are divided into Chi, Pawn, and Can. Chi is 3 consecutive number tiles of the same suit. Pawn is 3 of a can of the same suit, and Can is 4 of a can of the same, or 3 of a can of the same tile and 4 of a can of the same tile. And then your pair is 2 of the same tile. So I'll explain more about them too as we go through. Yeah, so that's all stealing stuff, which I'll also explain. Yeah, Richi here. If you have a concealed hand, so concealed is whenever you haven't stolen any other tiles. If you steal a tile or declare can on tiles you got yourselves, and that leaves the hand open, I think. I'm pretty sure it is whenever you declare can by yourself. I don't really get to declare can by tiles that I already have in my own set too often, so does that leave it? We'll find out at some point, I'm sure. So yeah, concealed hand then. So you haven't stolen anything. That only needs one more tile to win. You can declare Richi by paying 1,000 points. However, you will not be able to change the tiles in your hand and are forced to discard any draws that are not your winning tile. So that is the long and short of declaring Richi. So you will increase the value of your hand if you win by declaring it. So you're basically you're gambling 1,000 of your points to get an extra advantage in the final scores and thinking that you're going to win. So it's also important then with Richi to decide whether you feel there's enough tiles left, what tiles you need and what have been discarded, seeing as there's only 4 of each tile, and then trying to judge that as well with the dead wall and that kind of thing. So the Dora... yeah, so I think that's the dead wall is what the Dora is called, I think. Yeah, Ron is completed by stealing. So if you have a hand that is that can be won either by being concealed, or if you've got like the specific types of honor tiles that you need to be able to declare a winning hand, if your hand is open, you can. A Ron is whenever you steal the winning tile from someone else, and a Sumo is whenever you draw it yourself. And it needs to be worth at least 1 Yaku. So a Yaku is the type of hand you get and the type of stuff in it. So if you had some... It's probably... I'm probably safer explaining it inside the game whenever it crops up. Much better way. So you get your show hide actions with X, cancel with B, how to play with Y, A, OK, navigate your tiles, and then show discards. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, we've got no timer on this then, right? That's cool. I'm used to working with like a 25-second timer on Soul, so really rushing it on there. So right, we've got 2 green dragons, which is really good because we can now probably call an open hand because we'll be able to declare pawn, which will be stealing the 3rd tile to complete triplets. To complete a triplet of the green dragon from anyone else. So if anyone else discards the green dragon tile here in the bottom right, shut up. The green dragon tile in the bottom right, then I can push it on, and do stuff here. So it looks like we're having a good enough hand here. I think this is a 7 and an 8. That's a 4 and an 8 on the bamboo tiles. So if I got a 6 or a 9 here, then a 3 here. So we're basically one hand away from yeah, we're one hand away. Or one either sequence or triplet away from winning, because we also need to keep a pair. So what the plan might be here is I could get a 3-4-5 here, keep these two pairs and get a call for a triplet of either the 6 or the 2, discard this eventually, then discard the 2 bamboos and this wind. So that wind is the south wind, right? Is that the east wind? That's the south wind. Yeah, that's the south wind. So I'm west at the moment. So the winds work for scoring in that you either have your seat wind or the prevalent wind. So the prevalent wind is whatever wind is listed beside the number in the middle. So that would be east. So, and the seat wind then is whatever seat I'm at. So the seat goes around the table. Whoever is east is always the dealer. And it goes around counterclockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise for who the next dealer is. So, with it being south, I can't really do anything with that. It's not going to be an important win for me at all to gain an extra score. Now, so I can't steal a tile if that was my main honor tile and cause that to be a winning hand. So, with that being said, it's often best to remove any honor tiles that you only have a single of, especially if they're useless, first, or at least that is one of the strategies you can go for, and it's a strategy I employ a lot when playing Mahjong, so we'll get rid of that tile. Okay, so I think that is the 6th, is it? Let me to do hand, no, rules, hold on. To do rules. Yes, that's already a 6, 7, 8 that I have in the characters set. So that's already that set up. So basically all I need now is a 3 here to complete a 3, 4, 5 and a green dragon. And then it will be one of these, either be a 2 or a 6 in the dot set that I need. So we'll get rid of this 8 of bamboo. Okay, so we can declare pawn here, or pong. I will declare pawn and take the green dragon. So now that I have got an open hand, but I have got a decent honor tile, that having an open hand will still allow me to declare a win at the end of the game. Hopefully that still counts with the 2-hand thing. Anyway, we will see. So now that that is gone, I will take on the... I'll get rid of the 4 bamboo, just in case something with the dots pops up as different. Get rid of the 6 bamboo. Yeah, I'm a very confident kid. Thank you. Ooh, we've an eastern tile now, though. Have they got rid of any easterns yet? They have not. So, I'll get rid of a 1. Keep the east for now, just in case it pops up. I don't need the 1 in the character slot either. As far as, like, okay, so... As well, so declaring a pawn or a pong with a triplet, you can declare that from anyone that discards on the board. But for a chi, which is whenever you steal a tile for a sequence, so like that'd be a 3, 4. In this case, it'd be like a 3 dots, so a 3, 4, 5. I cannot do that with anyone except for the guy sitting to my left. So the guy in the south position, sitting in the south seat right now, is the only guy that I can steal from. See, now that I've got a pair of 8s, I could maximize my opportunities by hoping for a 5 character, getting rid of this east. I might get rid of the east. Has anyone dropped an east? No, not yet. We'll drop an east. We'll get someone else called an east, right? Ooh. Alright, so Chai was the name of, that. So if I call this now... Does anyone... So I've got the option of either calling this as a triplet or the sequence. So I can do 6, 7, 8 or 3 8s. But if I call the sequence now, I will have a pair. And I will have the... and the sequence, so I can get rid of that 4, 5 and the dots and only then wait for either a 2, a 6, or another 8. So I might call the sequence here. This way I can get rid of the 4 in the dots. Right as I get another 4, fantastic, right? We'll get rid of the 4 again. Call pong on that. Okay, right, so we are now 1 tile away from winning. So once I discard this 5, we either need another 8 character to declare a win, or a 6 dots. Because then we will have our 4 triplets or sequences plus a pair. So, yeah, this will leave us 1 tile from a win. So I'll be looking to declare Ron next, or Sumo if I declare it by myself. Oh, someone else has declared Sumo. That's so rude. Oh, that was a close one, though. Alright, so the door tile would have been 5 dots. I didn't go through that at all myself. No point sand. A lot of hands here. 7,800. So... yeah, so he's won, and he won by having a winning hand by himself. So that means everyone gets the points taken from them to give to him in... to mix it up to the amount he won. Whereas if he won by Ron, you take the points directly from that person that you stole from. This is probably going to all sound very confusing, and I'm probably confusing it all up, but, you know, it is how it has been going. He had 1 Dora, so the Dora is the 4 dots there, so it was listed there in the dead thing in the center, right? No? Day before? Because you've got to mix up with the Underdoor and all that. We'll go through it again with the next hand. Right. Okay, so one of the doors on the dead wall is the east. So the doors work in whatever's on the dead wall. The next one up from in the tile set from that particular one in the middle. So the eastern tile there in the middle with the 4 upside down tiles beside it. That counts as like an extra point towards the end, as an extra point for the multiplier. So that's how it goes. And also, he's the guy at the top still east because he won. So whoever's the dealer. I can't just say east because this will go into a south game where the south will be the dealer. But so then whoever is the east, whoever is the dealer, if they win, then the game goes on inside that particular. They still remain the dealer. If the dealer wins, the dealer remains the dealer for the next hand, and gets a slight score point thing added to him if he keeps winning. So it's like a multiplier also that keeps building up. So I'll want to get rid of the north tile thing as I'm still west. Okay, we've already got a 4, 5, 6 here. We could be doing with a 3. We'll get rid of a 3 bamboo. I've got a red 5 here, so I'd like a 4. That is the 8 and 9. So I could go with a 7 Eiler on that. To complete a sequence. I also need a pair if the pair doesn't end up being my 2 white dragons. I'd probably call pawn on that to steal, just to move myself towards a hand that I want, but I am close to being able to declare a Ricci or something as well. Alright, we'll get rid of the green dragon anyway. We'll get rid of the red dragon now. We'll see how it goes as far as the white dragon goes. If I don't get to claim one myself, I will totally drop it out. So that's a 7, right? So that no, I don't want to open my hand yet. I'm gonna red 5 here too. So we'll drop the 2 of dots and wait for any more red 5s. Ooh, no, this leaves things a bit open. I kind of want to push for red 5s to multiply my score, which is probably going to be a risky strategy, so... I'll drop that one so that I can try and get a 4 on either of them. So that is a... That is a 5. Okay, right. If I drop... Okay. So I've got another 5 here, so this will double as the pair. So I've got the option now of, if someone drops a white dragon, I can then steal that and still have a pair now in these 5s to finish my hand. Do I want to chow in the 3? No, we'll leave it like this for now. Okay. Okay, this is going good. Do I want to declare Pong on this? Because this would leave, I'd need to leave the other 5s, the character 5s for the pair if I open my hand here. Has anyone else dropped a 5 yet? I might open my hand and hope for another white dragon to drop. Because then I only need... Then I only need to find the 3. The 3 of bamboo to win. So I just need a 3 of bamboo and a dragon, a white dragon to win that. Okay, so he's declared Riichi, so he's 1 tile away from winning. So he can only look for that particular tile. Any new tile he picks up from the wall, he has to drop then immediately. So he's now in the prime position to steal from someone else and declare the win. Ooh, okay, right. So I am just a 3 bamboo away from winning. That's 2 of us 1 tile away. Fuck. Okay. This guy is really pushing himself. Yeah, he didn't get much. No. Yeah, so he got the 300 points plus, or 3,000 points plus 300 for being the dealer on his second hand. So now he's on his third hand, so it'll be going up to 600 points if he wins, plus whatever he gets for winning. Otherwise, right, okay, what have I got? Is that a 4 and a 9? Is that the 9? Rules... Yeah, that's the 9, right? So... Okay. Got a pair of 2. Got a 5 and a 9 here. Already got a 1, 2, 3. Got an eastern and a southern and a north. Just got a 4 there, so looking at either a 6 or a 3 off the bamboo to complete a sequence there. Right, we'll drop the north first, and then we'll drop the south. Someone's already dropped an east as well. That is the 6, right? 6 characters, so that means I need a 5 in the character slot to complete a sequence there. I'll get rid of the south, seeing as that's useless for me now. Someone else has dropped a north and a red dragon. What, the 8? That is the 8, right? I keep having to go back because I'm not used to being able to just read the numbers. Maybe I should, whenever I'm playing Mahjong, so just leave it that that I have to learn the kanji, or I have to learn the symbols for numbers, right? Yeah, so that's an 8. So I've got an 8 and a 9, so I need a 7 there, or a 5. Right, okay. Okay, I'm leaving myself in a good spot, I think. Yeah, I should probably get rid of these 2 people. Or 1 person's already got rid of an east, so... Get rid of it. He's already declared sumo again. I call a fix. This is a con job. And he got a Dora as well, too. So what, he's going to get 3,600 from that? Yeah. Okay. It's going to be the rest of us battling for second place. So, you gain... At the end of the game, it's basically the top 2 point scorers get positive results. And the bottom 2 get negative. So, even if you don't overall win with points, you're still in a good spot. We got 2 5s here. We've got a 2 3 4. Got a pair of dragons. This is another southern one, isn't it? So that's. I want to get rid of south. Okay, we'll get rid of the south. Got a 4 and a 9 again. Okay, we've got a 7 8 9 here. Say a 2 3 4 and a 5. So get rid of the 9 from the character set. Yeah, we will call pawn on the green dragon and leave ourselves open, but hopefully push for a win here. I do believe I get the 900 points for winning this. If that comes to it, get rid of the 4 here. Right, so what winning tiles do I need? I need another 5 or a 2. Oh, I need a 5 and a 2, right? Yeah, I want to declare Pong on this.
Oh.
Okay. I will try and declare Rom with a 3-4-5 sequence plus the 5 pair. Ron or Sumo. No, I don't need to show that. Don't need to show that. Ooh. Okay, right, so if I get rid of the 4 now, then I've got the opportunity to win with either a 3 or a 5. So, yeah, we will get rid of the 4. So now we just need someone just needs to drop a 3 or a 5 of bamboo, and we've got the win on this particular round. I say it probably before Mr. East calls Sumo yet again. Oh God, he's. Right. No, I don't want to call Chow. Okay, right. So 2 called Ricci, and then the other guy that didn't call Ricci got the win out of it too. So fantastic. Right, he got he's got 2 Dora, so he wins a good low, but he gets all that off the guy that he called Ron on. So I don't lose any points at least. But now he's moved himself into 2nd place by a good bit. But now we've moved on to technically only the 2nd hand, so it could be slow moving at times. Right, that is that is south that I have, right? Make sure again. Yeah, that is south that I have. Okay, so I've got my seated hand ready to go as a seated wind. So that I already have again. I'm in a good position for an open win if I declare being open. Yeah, we'll call pawn on the south winds. Right. So get rid of that. Get rid of the north. Yeah, I might play it now that I keep the 2 as a pair. So then hope for a 7 to pop in here. Yeah, sure. Take a chi on that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, got a 4. Drop the 8. East there. How many people have dropped east? No, there's 2 east dropped already. So. Now I've left myself open to just needing pawns. I need 2 pawns, so I need either another 4, another 2, or another 9, and then I'll have myself a pair. Seriously? They're absolutely destroying me. At least in getting there quick. Right, give me a 4 or a 9, please. Top Boy's won again, hasn't he? He has. So what, 3 sumos from him now? Maybe I'm just not building my hands quick enough, and Mahjong Soul hasn't taught me enough for the expert levels of. I think that is a hell of a lot of points he got. Right, so we've dropped down to 3,000. I don't know why Godly Kazuya has dropped down to 6,000. I've never worked out why the points are different for certain people. Whenever it's a sumo, but it is what it is. Maybe it's people that have lost the most or been stolen from the most by the winning person. I don't know. Maybe someone else can explain that at some point to me. But yeah, that is a lot of points. So now Godly Kazuya is risking going below 0 points, which will end the game early if you go into 0 points, if you go into negative points territory. So I've got 2 5s and a 6, a 3. Got a 5 and a 3 here. Got a 5 and a 7. I'm east though, so I might want to keep the east. Get rid of the green dragon and keep the east for now. Got another 3. I can't open my hand. I really cannot afford to open my hand, so this one's gonna be tough. Get rid of the one. I want to keep the east just in case it pops up. Get rid of the 9. No one dropped an east yet. Nobody's dropped an east yet. Okay, get rid of the 9 of dots again. Okay, I've left myself open for a good sequence down here. I need to keep a pair. I need to keep a pair, so I need to get rid of the one of the bamboo. Has anyone dropped an east yet at all? Still nobody's dropped an east, so the easts are still out there. Okay, right, so we've got a 5, 6, 7. I'll get rid of this 5 here because I still have a chance, 1 or a 4 in the character set to get me moving. Right, someone has dropped an east now though. I can't open my hand. That's the 8, right? Has anyone else dropped an east? Nobody else has dropped an east. Ooh. Okay. Okay, right. So I've got a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7 here, and a 3, 4, 5. Do I need to keep the 2? I need to keep the 2 3s. So what way am I going to work this? I need another sequence. Right? I suppose I could drop the 7 and wait and see if I get a 6 in the dots over in the dots territory. Wait, okay, so let me think. Right, so I got a 1, 2, 3, right? keep this as a pair for now, and this is a pair for now. Right, yeah, so I need either, so if I drop the 7, I need to hope for a 6 then, or another 3. And then I should be able to declare Ricci, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So get rid of the 7, hope for either a 6 or a 3 in the dots. Get rid of the south wind. Boy, they're not making this easy on me with choices. Oh, do I drop? Oh, this is a tough one to drop now. I should probably just keep. How many 6 have many 6 dots been dropped yet? No, none have been dropped. In that case, how many 4s? 1 4, 2 4s. Okay, yeah, no. I think the safer plan is still to go for the 6 dots, or the one remaining. I think there's still one remaining 3 dot left. Hope for that. Okay, it was a draw. So the amount of tiles finished with the amount of tiles finished with nobody getting a hand, but the guy in the lead gets all the points because he was 1 away from a winning hand. So if you finish in the draw, you finish in 10 pi. If you've got if you only need 1 tile to complete a full hand, yeah, so that's how that went. So he gets 3,000 then. Okay, this is an interesting hand now. This is actually a very interesting hand. Okay, so we got a 1, 2, 3 here. We're leaving things open for quite a lot of possibilities for different hands in this. Because if I leave this 2, if I go 1, 2, 3 here, then I can leave that as the pair. Then I need to find a 6 here, then a 3 here, and a 3 for the characters. So we are a few tiles away already from a good win. Somebody's already got rid of the rid of a green dragon, so we'll drop that as well. Okay, we can get rid of the 1. We'll get rid of the 2 here because that leaves us more tiles that we can possibly take for a win. Fuck me. I wish I'd kept the white dragons now. So my strategy here is to hope for triplets across the board, but maybe a couple of sequences that pop up. I can't open my hand, so I may as well just keep tossing it away and keep turning down all the pawns pawns and cheese that pop up, and just try and complete this myself. Of course, after I get rid of the 4. Of course, that's a 7. One particular hand is 7 pair tiles across the board, so I could have went, like, if I had kept the 4 dots, I could have, I would have already had, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have been one pair away from winning if I had kept that, or even the white dragons. If I kept the white dragons and the 4 dots, if you know, obviously it's all hindsight, but I would have already won the hand with 7 pairs, which is a type of Yakuza, I think it's called. Knowing different types of hands is always helpful. Right, this needs me as a Ricci now, right? If I take this and get rid of it, yeah, I just need the 5, and I've got my 7 pairs. Right, okay. Okay. Oh, we won! Hooray! We got 7 pairs. We did it. I've never won a game of Mahjong or a round of Mahjong in Yakuza, so I've never seen all those animations. Okay, we got a Hanuman. Okay, that's really cool. We got a really good score. So right, Apatsu now. Apatsu is when you declare Ricci. So declare that you've got a closed ready hand and you need 1 tile to win. So you declare that and you get the tile that you need within the next cycle. So before it comes to you again. So you declare that you need 1 tile left, and you either steal from the 3 tiles that the other people put around, or your own tile in the next like turn before to get an Apatsu. So yeah, that'll take me up in the 2nd place by quite a distance too, so it looks like we might finish out of this positive at least, provided we're not stupid and throw away hands with silly Rons. Especially if someone declares Ricci. So it does, so yeah. That's a pretty good hand. I've scored 1 better than the Hanuman one time. I got a Saibaman. So I never got a Yakuman, but this is one of the better hands I've gotten, so I'm happy with that. Right, so now we've finished the east end of the game, and now we've moved on to south. The half game would be if it would just finish with East 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would finish after East 4 if the person in the lead has enough points. But because I selected a half game, we are doing a full set of South 2. So that's how that goes. Right. So what have we got going on here then? So we already have a pair of 2s and a pair of 5s. We can get rid of the north probably, so that's a 6, 8, and 9. So we could go for a 6 and a 7 here to complete 2 sequences. Then we'd already have our pair, so then we'd want to complete a sequence in the dots or complete some sort of pair or triplet with these combined with maybe the 2 being a triplet and maybe a pair out of one of these. But yeah, we're sitting at the west, so we'll get rid of the north. East is no longer the prevalent wind. So south is the prevalent wind because that is the what do you call it in the middle, the wind listed in the middle. So we've got a red 5 here, but this also counts as a Dora, so this will count as 2 to the multiplier of points at the end because of the 4 in the middle. So the next set up in the bamboo tile above 4 is the 5. So this counts. So the red 5s counts as 1 multiplier as a 1 hand. And so do the Dora. So that tile is worth a lot if I can make a sequence out of it. Right, we'll get rid of the white dragon. We'll get rid of the south. Okay, we can probably get rid of the green dragon next then. Okay, we've got a 2. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of the green dragon. Of course, we get another white dragon now. Oh boy. This is gonna end up like another all pairs thing, isn't it? Or something like that. What do I get rid of here? Because I want to keep that as an extra pair just in case a triplet pops up. Because nobody's got rid of it. No, one person's got rid of 3 already. We'll get rid of a character 9. Person's got rid of 3 sets. Oh, okay, right. So we do have a triplet here. Did I get rid of that now then? No, get rid of this. Get rid of that. 8. Get rid of that 9. Six might come in handy. That means we can either go for a 4 or a 7 now and keep that triplet as well. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'll get rid of the 7 here. Of course I get an 8 after getting rid of the 7 dot. Right, we'll get rid of the 8 dot. That's a 6, so we've got more pairs there. We're going for another full set of pairs. If we get like a 5 or a 6 here, you're declaring another reach yourselves for a full set of pairs. Oh. Now I get the 6 that I would have needed. Great. Right, what has been dropped in the bamboo tile? There's already been a 6 dropped in the bamboo once. How many of the 6 dot have been dropped? None. Probably see if we're getting rid of the 6 of bamboo then. If I'm going for this all pairs. That wasn't an 8 I dropped before, that was a 7. Right, okay. Okay, so the guy on the right got a sumo. With a Riichi, a concealed hand. And that's it, so we didn't get that many points. So it's not the best hand. It's the most basic hand you can win with, really. Especially seeing as he won with East Winds, so the East Winds get him nothing extra because he wasn't either sitting at East and it's not the East round in the middle anymore. So I am South, I've got a North and an East. East is pointless to me. I've already got a 7, 8, 9 in the bamboo. I've got a 3 and 5 here. I've got a 2, 4, and 2, 4, 6 here. Actually, I've got a 4, 5, 6 there, so I can get rid of the 2 in the character slot. So I've already got 2 sequences done. I've already got 3 sequences done. Right, so, right, we've got 1, 2, 3 sequences here. So basically I need a 2 here, and then I need a pair out of either this 2 of bamboo or this 9 once I get rid of this East Wind. That is 7, right? No, I can get rid of that. South Wind, I am South, but no, one person has dropped a South. Single South. I think the White Dragon's the door in this round too. I think the White Dragon is the next one up from Green Dragon as far as the door in the middle go. I think. Do I want to declare Chow now? I do not. I can't open my hand. I really can't open my hand. Just keep playing this and hope. Okay, right, we've got a double there. We've got a pair there, so... Yeah, we're ready to declare Riichi, so if I get rid of... If I get rid of the 2, then we're just waiting on the 2 dots. How many of the dots have already been dropped? Just 2, right? So... Oh, he's already won. Great. He got in the Patsu for that too. At least none of the points come from me. That's all he had, a Riichi and a Patsu. That would have been a very weak win. Right. At this point, I'd say it's probably safe that we're going to finish second. You know, touch wood and all that. Right, I'm East. I've also got a South Wind. I've got a 2, 3, 4 sequence here. I have got What's that? That's a 6 and an 8, right? Got a pair down there that might be useful keeping, so we'll get rid of the north wind to start off with. Another pair there. Yeah, somebody's already tossed an east wind, so we'll toss an east wind. We'll keep the south, just in case I can't declare pawn. Like, I can't. And that's a 6. Right, we'll get rid of the south now. We'll start building up our hand now from other shit. Of course, I had 2 norths and 2 easts. I feel like I'm just fumbling through this hand quickly, right? So that's a 9, right? So get rid of the 9. Get rid of the dot. Okay, we'll get a 1, 2, 3 with a peacock and then the pair here, so... So if I get rid of the 3... This is edging up for another set of pairs or something. Dude, can you stop saying Ricci? Right, I just need another 5 in the character set for all pairs again. I've never had this luck with getting pairs in Mahjong Soul, so I don't think any. Okay, no, right. There's 2 5s available, right? Okay. Alright, so he gets Ron right at the end there. At least, again, the points are off me, so that's a plus. Even though I've lost 1,000 for the Ricci. Okay, so we are at threat, possibly. We are at threat of losing if that guy on the right takes a good hand off us. We are at threat of losing. So... We're gonna get a 1, 2, 3. Pair here. That's a. Alright, we'll get rid of the white dragon, seeing as somebody's already got rid of 1 white dragon too. That's the 7, right? Or is that the 9? That's the 9. Actually. Yeah, that's the 9. The 7's the X. I need to remember the 7's the X, okay? So... Got a 9 and a 7. Get rid of the 1. Possibly leaves us with a good chance of getting a sequence. Has anybody dropped the north yet? Nobody's dropped the north yet, so we'll get rid of the green dragon. Okay, now somebody's dropped the north. Would have been well set for my north at that point. Right, we've got a 6, 7, 8. Getting quite scared of the guy on the right putting together good scores at the moment. Get rid of the peacock. Alright, so Kong means he got 4 of a kind. Get rid of the western bucket.
やるな。
I think as well, seeing as this game doesn't pop up with the suggestion of what to do for reaching it up automatically, like it does with other games I've been playing, it's tough to deal with.
やるや。やるな。
Oh hey, we won.
このまま行く。
That should be an Apatsu, right?
なんでや。リーチ。一発。ズモン。ほら、一。
Okay. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay, I think we've cemented our second place now. Okay, no, that's it over, and got 35,600, so we finished second overall. Got a decent amount of stuff. Total points is 40. Very good. Okay, right, so 40,600.
さて、勝たせてもらうか。
But we'll try another game now, full stuff. We'll do one more game now that it's been going through. Hopefully, explanations have been going all right. Right, so we've got a 3 and a 4 here with an 8. We can get rid of the 8. Oh wait, no, we'll get rid of the green dragon. We'll get rid of the green dragon just in case. Get rid of the 1. So we've got a 1, 2, 3. We've got a 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're 1 away from a Riichi. I need either a 2 character set or a 7 dots. Somebody's already dropped 5 dots, so I'm safe for getting rid of the 4. A better opportunity with that, right? Yeah, right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Right, no, I can get rid of the 8 here. Right, okay. Increases the amount of things that I can win with. Of course I got 9s in a row. I hate when that happens whenever I toss one and then immediately get a pair for it. Oh, we'll get rid of the peacock because that'll... I need either a 2, 4, 5 of characters or a 7. So I mean that was waiting for, but it was never going to come at that point. I guess he's got a few of the ones that I needed too. So 2 Dora, all simples. 4,000 points. Not the worst start. Alright, we're already starting with a pair of 9s, a pair of 3s, and a pair of 9s here too, and an 8. That's a 7, right? That's a 7. Still getting mixed up. So we should reset it until someone's dropped a west, so there's no point. I won't be able to get west as my seat wind. As a triplet at least. Which wind do I drop? Or which dragon do I drop? We'll drop the red dragon. Everyone else drops white dragons. Okay, right, we've got a second green dragon, so we can open our hand now. We'll open the hand here and push on from there. Okay. So what do I need now? Of course someone else has declared a Riichi. Right, so I need either a 3 and a 6 here, so I've already got 2, so that'll complete another one. And then I'll need a triplet. out of these two. So I can get rid of this 2 from characters.
Sumo.
Or, you know, just have him declare sumo and have it mean nothing in the end. Making the Patsu on himself. At least it was a sumo, so, actually, no, I prefer it was a Ron on someone else. That's a hell of a lot of points. Starting strong here with pairs. So I'm west. Got south. Right. We'll keep the west just in case. We'll get rid of the south. Just in case we get a chance to wind it up. Get rid of the north first because it means nothing to us. Get a pair of 9, so get rid of the white dragon now, I guess. Okay, now they've already dropped out 2 of the 9, so we'll get rid of this 9 dots and just keep the white dragon just in case. Unbelievable, he's got Ricci already. Okay, so we've got a 7, 8, 9 here. Oh, wait, no, we've got an 8, 7, 6 here with a pair. Okay, okay. We've already got a couple of pair here. If we're using 9 as a pair, then I probably want a 4 here, so I can get rid of one of these 3s. And then that would leave us only needing a triplet out of one of these, right? One sequence there, one sequence there. Gonna be another sequence. So I need a 4 here. That's the way this current hand is going. So nobody's got rid of a bucket yet, right? So we'll drop the white dragon. Oh, this is tense now because this is. I can get a 7 here, right? Okay, we'll drop that. Oh my god! Stop with the pairs. Stop pairing me up. No, I've got to keep that sequence. So we'll get rid of that 7. Many 5s been dropped? Not many 5s have been dropped. No 5s. Right, so we've got a chance there. What about 7s in the character set? Not much either. Same for the 4s. It's just gonna be sheer luck now, depending on which one I get rid of. So what works best where? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that pops up now? There we go, there's that sheer luck coming and biting us in the ass. Okay, right, we've got a triplet there, so we need one more triplet to pop up. Southwind, don't need it. Triplet or sequence. I really should have kept one of those 9s. Oh, I'm kicking myself now. I may as well get rid of that and keep the red 5 just in case the opportunity arises for, it won't. Guy on top is really killing it. Even worse than another sumo. 4 Dora too, Jesus. He is swimming away. Looks like we're going to be fighting Godly on our left for an attempt to get 2nd place with the guy just pushing it. Got 2 east though. We've got ourselves an open hand if we want it. Nobody's dropped a white dragon yet. I'm gonna risk a white dragon coming to me as a pair. That's already a 7, 8, 9. We'll get rid of the 2 here in case I get a red 5.
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to pawn that. So with that then. Right, tell you what, if we get rid of that,
Whoa.
take that, sure, okay. So that's 2 setup. So we need a pair now. and a pair in another sequence. Get rid of that. Okay, so... Because that is a 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for either a 3 or a 4. 1, 4 bamboo is gonna... So we need to get rid of one of these. Either look for a pair, then at least 2. So we want to get rid of one of the bamboos. Or we see if we can get rid of the 4, because there's been no 3s to get rid of. So if we get rid of a 4, then we just need a pair of bamboo. Or, pair of 3s. Christ. That's the game over, right? Because he's negative now. Atetsu has completely ran away with this. Yeah, that's it over. So we finished in 3rd place now. Lost 3,100. Proper kick. Okay. Sure. Okay, right, so that is, So I lost 1 million in that. I mean, it's a start, right? At least I won 1 round with, the, Hanuman, right? I think I won it with, completion list, sub-stories, minigames, Like 5 different tires, yeah, okay, we've got, lost all the tire stuff, one introductory race. Okay, so we've got Hanuman 1 time, going out with Mangan 5 times, so we've got Mangan once. We've gone out 2 times, I haven't gone out with a full straight yet, but I'd like to go out with that at some point and earn a total of 10 million yen in Mahjong. I haven't earned any yet, thanks to that one guy running away with it, but, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that is some Yakuza Mahjong. At least I know what I'm doing. I don't know if even knowing what I'm doing is making me far worse at it. I mean, that's probably not true because I never even got to see the winning animation, let alone the Ricci animation before. So I'm pretty sure I was calling it all pawns and cheese last time, no matter what, even though I didn't know what they did and what and didn't have a clue. I'd never heard of an open and concealed hand before. Mahjong. I've got a few more Yakuza 0 videos in the background, ready to upload. They're already uploaded, just ready to schedule. But I'm thinking that I'm just gonna play through Yakuza 0 now because I'm getting myself ready to record is holding me back from playing the game, and then I feel I'm gonna fall off it then, so I'm just gonna play through it. Whatever is uploaded will be there. And if anything interesting pops up, or if I want to talk over anything or just talk about stories so far, I will throw on a stream of some later bits of Yakuza 0 or moving on to Kiwami 2, and all as I go through the series now. And now that 3, 4, and 5 have been released on PC, and 6 is the only one left, which comes at the end of March, as far as the mainline series go. I want to get through them, and I want to get through them quickly-ish. So yeah, I'll pop on with streams here and there, just of random bits and pieces, just for fun. Don't think my channel necessarily needs full playthroughs of Yakuza, just because they are, especially Yakuza series, so widely done, and you've got the famous endurance run from GB and other stuff. Maybe once Yakuza 6 hits, if I can get the other 5 finished in a decent time frame, that I can hit that release window for Yakuza 6 on PC, then I might do it, just because then it's interesting for showcasing how that game looks on PC running at 60 frames per second. But other than that, yeah, I think it's I think it's time to actually go through the Yakuza series properly and make sure that I get it done this time and do everything I can to do that. Right. Off. Maybe I'll do more Mahjong stuff. Maybe I'll do a shogi one whenever I learn how to actually play shogi. Oh my god, I don't the rest of your Sundays. I'm sure I'll be back with some Overwatch this week once the lunar boxes are out.